We've done all this work, all this inquiry, all this curiosity, all this brainstorming, all this considering. You've watched all these videos. Now it's time to allow ourselves to name some real concrete dreams that we are working for in our lives. And, you know, we used to use the word goals. We don't use those words anymore because goals are very, I'm in a box, right? Dreams are expansive. Dreams allow for wiggle room. And most importantly, dreams allow for this or better, right? That's really what we're going for. Dreams and naming our dreams are all about naming the very limit of our imagination for what we believe to be possible in our lives. And I think what we find is that the more we allow ourselves to name these, the more expansive our imagination becomes. The more the universe is able to show up for us in ways we would never expect. And this allows for this expansive experience in the world, in our lives, in our bodies, that goals really prevent us from having. So there are places and times for goals in our life, and I'm going to let you explore that in other ways, right? But in these pages, we're dreaming. We're dreaming a lot. And so this set of pages in particular are, if you were to let yourself name 3 big, audacious dreams for the year, what would you name? What would you name? No one has to see it unless you want them to. Maybe you want everyone to know what you name. But I think for a lot of us, I think for a lot of us, this feels scary. Am I allowed to say this? Yes, I'm here to tell you, you are. You have full permission from me and from your inner self, your inner knowing, that you have desires that need to come out. They need to come through on the page. And I want us to think about these dreams as seeds, right? When we plant seeds in our garden, we don't have control over what happens. All we can do is take really good care of those seeds. All we can do is our diligence to plant the right seeds, given everything else going on in the garden. And so that's what these pages are prompting us to do as we name these dreams. We don't want them to be totally random, right? You've done all this work, right? I have my values. I know what I care about. I know what I want to try and what I want to do. What are some dreams aligned with all of that? What seeds can I plant in alignment with all of that? And then I don't get to control the weather and, you know, how they play underground with all the other things. But what I can control is my greenhouse, right? How I take care of my garden. I can be mindful of how the tending to those seeds feels in alignment with my manifestation values. And I can consider how that's serving this greater identity of person who I'm becoming, the bigger garden that I am creating. And so that's what these pages are about. And, you know, I just want you to trust yourself as you're doing it. It's okay, whatever comes through, whatever big or small, but the more explicit you can get, the better, I'll tell you that. And then you get to look at them, you know, 6 months from now and a year from now and see how you feel. It is not a pass fail because, you know, maybe your dreams are going to happen this year. Maybe they're going to happen in 3 or 4 years. Maybe they're not going to happen at all because they don't really play in your garden and that isn't actually who you're becoming. Dreams are expansive. They're elusive, just like seeds, right? So it's almost like I want you to plant them and kind of forget what you planted. I just want you to take care of the area, right? So now I would love to just read that prayer for you so that you can just take it in and close your eyes as you prepare to do that page, okay? So I just want you to take a deep breath. Close your eyes if you feel comfortable. One more deep breath. And then just keep breathing like that while I read this prayer. My dreams are possible. I trust that I know what seeds deserve to live under the surface, even if no one knows about them for a while. Even if everyone knows about them for a while. Each of the dreams I name here is a seed packet I'm planting. Some will turn into epic, enormous plants I couldn't have planned if I wanted to. Some could be disappointing. None of the timing can be controlled. Some may manifest this year, others will take longer. Some might not even be meant for me as I continue on my path. I trust that nature will do its thing. My only job is to take really great care of these seeds. I vow to do just that. And so it is. Amen. Good luck naming your dreams and planting those seeds. I can't wait to see what you come up with.